because he got too emotional. Alright. Well, that was fun. I liked that. That made me happy. We got to see so many characters we haven't seen for a long time. Now we get to talk to Pippin and Raubon. And they're not angry at us for fighting on Ishgard's side. I mean, I could kind of see why Ul'dah was scared of the Scions, though. We are, like, the single biggest threat on this entire continent. This little dancing dragon girl. As long as I live, I shall never forget that duel. It was inspiring and humbling in equal measure. I feel honor-bound to point out, however, that my father was fighting one-handed. We got lucky. Warrior of Light. The Scourge of Eorzea. No dolls! Keep the dolls away. Especially veiny 15-foot dolls. Her one weakness. No one else will ever know except Alphino, Y'shtola, and Thancred. Those balls. I'd forgotten what it was like to feel so alive. Not since leaving the Bloodsands have I had the privilege. Not since the Bull of Alamigo hung up his swords. Back then, the outcome might have been different. But I do not begrudge you your victory. I know how far you have come, how much you have endured. Our fight only confirmed it. We shall have to do this again one day, when time allows. I shall look forward to it. Now go. Go to the Ishgardians and celebrate your victory. You have earned it. Come, Pippin. Her Grace is expecting us. Lead on, Father. Bye! It's nice seeing you. Messages have already been dispatched. Let's pray that this victory has the desired effect. This was just another that was just another battle for you, I bet. But for my lot? What so much the fighting as the not tripping over each other's feet? His lordship might think about laying on some actual training for us next time. I confess it stung my pride to be brushed aside so easily. When the flame subsided, and I saw you standing there triumphant, there was only gladness in my heart. Said your goodbyes. In all the years I've known Raubon, I cannot recall ever seeing him look so happy in defeat. Well, everything seems to be falling into place, does it not? The Ishgardians have claimed their symbolic victory, and the Eorzean alliance has been strengthened in the process. Be proud, Celestia. You made this happen. You learned the emote victory! Yay! What? Oh, it's not actually called victory. Victory! There we go. Right, we're dancing around, celebrating. Thancred's just standing there. So Emmerich is beaming with pride. We have done it. Nay, you have done it. You have brought us the victory we so desperately needed. There's naught left but to return to the capital. Come, let us see what reception awaits us. Did it work? Goodbye.
My lord!
Envoy? Oh, Alfie's here.
Honorwa, my boy. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Thank you for your concern, my lord. But I have largely recovered from my ordeal, and I have naught but several scars to show for it, which I have been told some women may find appealing.
Oh, he's such a bad influence.
I see. And to think I was worried sick over you.
I'm not sure I understand, my lord.
Well, let's put that theory to the proof, shall we?
What are you talking about?
'Twould seem that a great many things have occurred in my absence. I thought I might begin to make amends by welcoming you in person.
Envoy has grown up a bit.
The messengers
nice to see
spared
at
not
least.
their chocobos to bring us word of your victory in the grand melee. I cannot well describe our elation when we heard the news. It called to mind the day we rejoined the Eorzean alliance, when I glimpsed hope rekindled in the eyes of the people.
The Fury herself ushers us into a new era. Sir Emmerich, the time is now.
Aye, that it is. Reconvene the conference and summon Vidofnir to Falcon's Nest.
Just
We will make
going
peace
right back
with
at it,
Resbelga's
huh?
brood and hasten this bloody war to its end.
Okay. Seems
Yes,
a little
Lord
quick.
Commander.
I will send word to Artoirel and bid him resume preparations. Emanuele, you will place yourself at your brother's disposal. He will be glad of your assistance.
Yeah, I don't understand Ishgard, but if it works, it works. I just do the fighting thingies. Mostly.
No stopping it now, is there?
At least when it comes to
We
politics.
should inform Stola and the others.
My dear friend, I doubt I will ever be able to thank you enough. But when the conference is successfully concluded, I damn well mean to try.
Oh. Yay. They say you dueled General Raban within a ring of flames. I did not think the man so ostentatious. Would that I could have seen it. After we parted ways in Matoya's cave, I returned here to speak with Tataru. We agreed to tell the others only that our search for Minfilia had reached an impasse. I subsequently learned that you had left for Falcon's Nest, but I thought it best to keep to myself for a time. I want to rely on you overmuch when we are together, and I needed to think, to reflect. I still do, I suspect. The matters here seem to be coming to a head. In short, there are some things I feel I must say, though nothing so urgent that it cannot wait until after the conference. So let us make for Falcon's Nest. See if Lord Artoria has need of our assistance. Yeah, I mean, the struggles of living in a pre-video recording era. I'm sure some of them were able to see it, but can't really get an entire city of people in one spot for an event, unfortunately. Even if it's not millions of people. I forget how big Ishgard is, but I'm sure it's a few 100,000. At least. I don't know if they've ever said actual population numbers. As Sir Emmerich hoped, Ishgard's success at the Grand Melee has done much to restore the people's faith in this endeavor. Look on their faces, Celestia. Nervous, yet hopeful. Expectant, in a word. Well met, Mistress Estrathi, and thank you for looking after my brother. They say he fought bravely, that he did not dishonor his house. But you, my lady, to you we owe everything. As you can see, we've made every effort to strike while the iron is hot. We made our intentions known, that all would be welcome to attend. So they came. By the grace of the Fury, they came. The ceremony will not be a lengthy affair, but there's still much to be done. I would speak with you more, but I must see to my duties. As for you and Master Alphino, you will do naught but enjoy yourselves. Is that clear? If any dare beg your assistance again, I will have words. Well, there you have it. You've been forbidden from meddling. Shall we wait, or have you other matters to attend before the ceremony begins? Let's do it! We ain't waiting. Sorry. Typing one-handed, and this is harder than I expected. Okay, so, excellent. I only hope Denkert and others will not be late. Epochal events do not come around very often. Epochal, like epoch? Don't know if I've ever heard something described as an epochal event. Oh, where was someone our own height? Cryo! Ishtola! They made it.
The appointed hour approaches.
Think it's gonna go well? I don't know what to expect anymore. It's her.
She
She's
begged
still
leave to
alive.
watch the proceedings. I saw no reason not to grant it.
Should I choose to deviate from my prepared remarks, I ask that you trust in my judgment.
Have I ever done otherwise?
Oh, I'm a little worried. That good dragon? Oh, okay.
Look!
Looks like Fidofnir. I assume so. At least he's not that injured. He's
How
walking
long
around.
it hath been since our peoples met thus, children of Thordan, even by our reckoning.
Vidofnir, daughter of Hraesvelga, we give thanks for your visit, and bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest.
Our sire bade us hearken unto the whispers of our hearts. They spoke to us of a paradise lost, of bonds of brotherhood which they yearn to see restored.
Ours too yearn for such a restoration.
Yeah, I'm
And
the
they
same.
have guided us here this day, that they might yearn no longer.
It's a lot of people.
Brothers and sisters, ye who stand as witness, hearken to me. Since the days of Eld, when the bonds betwixt man and dragon were sundered by our hand, our peoples have known only war.
Ysael, me too. This was her doing
Bloodshed without
in a lot of
end.
ways.
Losses beyond counting, and still we fought. And still we fought. Some wounds do not heal. The dead cannot be returned to us. But we, the living, can yet choose another course. Here and now, we can lay down this burden, this hatred, this vengeance. Our forebears fought not so that we could die, but that we might live. So let us honor their sacrifice and spare our children this death sentence. Let us gift them a new legacy. Life.
Betwixt our peoples yawneth a divide deeper than the deepest abyss, wider than the widest sea. Generations will live and die ere this divide is bridged. Knowing this, doth thy heart yet yearn for peace, son of Thordan?
Look now on the legacy we would leave to our children. A dream of peace, inscribed in stone for generations to come.
Yeah, I feel so bad for her. It's so hard to blame her. She lost everything.
Father and his beloved,
Cool.
as they were so long ago,
Ysael.
happy and at peace. The dream they shared shall be ours once more.
Never!
No! Why? No! Get off from here!
Your bow!
What? Nidhogg.
Child of Dravania, art thou grown so forgetful that thou wouldst forsake kith and kin and consort with the spawn of Thornton? That thou wouldst dare contemplate peace? Hearken unto me, all of you! The final chorus is nigh, and all will be held to account. All will bathe in the flames of retribution. Till the coming of that day, look you on your sins and despair, for none shall escape my wrath. None shall escape my revenge!
7 hells! Damn you, Nidhogg.
Hells, take that worm! While he lives, we'll never know peace.
Aye! There'll be no end to this war till Nidhogg is dead and gone!
So let's kill the bastard and be done with it! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Yeah, a lot. That made me laugh. How this cat does not care. He's just a puddle. No, I mean, we have to do something about Nidhogg. Yeah, I didn't forget about him, but I did not expect him to show up there. It was so close. That is pretty much the end of 3.2. What a place to leave off. That would have been crazy to see and then have to wait like 6 months till the next chapter. There they go, the last of the guests. Having come hither with hope in their hearts, they depart with hatred and bloodlust. Till the moment I saw him strike, I still held some small hope that what you had seen in Azazla was an illusion, perhaps. But he acted without hesitation, as did Sir Emmerich. For a mercy, Vidofnir's wound was not mortal, or so Lucia tells me. The dragon was spirited away to Enoch's shrine to receive care from her brethren. We can but hope her recovery is swift. I thought she was dead. That would have been a lot harder to explain to Hresvelgar, but if she lives and she can tell them it was Nidhogg that attacked her, that is a very good thing for us. But such was surely Nidhogg's intent, to deliver a proclamation not only to the children of Thorin, but to his kindred. War is coming, and ye who do not stand with us, stand apart. She was an example, a message to her brood, another instrument of his vengeance. Like Estinian. I'm so glad she lived. Alright, there's actually one more quest. Sorry. We can finish up 3-2 if you want, real quick. Well, I don't know how quick this one is, but... Okay, so yeah, we'll finish this quest and then probably take a break if you're ready. Yeah, I'll have plenty of time to eat. I still have 2 hours, so I can eat in like 10 minutes. Not worried about that. When I said I wished to speak with you after the conference, I confess I had envisaged rather happier circumstances. If anything, however, this latest tragedy makes the need more pressing. There are things I must say. Not to the warrior light, or even my fellow scion, but to you, Celestia, my friend, but not here, no. Ah, but of course. The intercessory in Camp Dragonhead is still open to us. Let us go there. What is this about? He's got me concerned. This is like texting someone we need to talk. Can't just do that. I'm so worried. That's awful. But we're back where this expansion all began. So that's a little poetic at least. Greetings, madam. Shall I show you inside? It's been so long since we've been in this room. Where it all started. Ishgard was just this closed off city to us. And now here we are. Come so far, but still so far to go. Made us tea.
Forgive me. That took longer than expected.
Alright, Alfie.
You seem puzzled. Oh, these. I thought something warming might not go amiss.
That's true. Last time we drank something someone else gave us did not end well.
It was not all that long ago that we sat here, you and I. In our very own falling snows, as Lord Horshvon called it.
I don't remember that.
I still struggle to believe he is gone. And Azelle too.
Oh.
I had such hopes for her.
The falling sands. The waking snows.
Master Matoya asked me what it was all for. Why we fight. And why we die. Were I still commander of the Braves, I would doubtless have replied, for the future of Eorzea. But I'm not that man. Not anymore.
I'm a long way. So why do you fight?
I needed a new answer.
Why stop the Ascians?
One that I could live with. And when I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew at last what it was. I do not want to be a man who sacrifices his friends and family for a cause. I want to fight for Estinian, and I want to save him. When Nidhogg leads the Horde into battle, Ser Emeric and his forces will do what they believe must be done. That is their choice to make. Yet even if Ser Emeric is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him. For he is our friend and ally. We may struggle, we may fail, but we must try.
That's... I mean... Okay, that's asking a lot. Oh. We have already lost so many people. I have to go with the Menthilia response. I mean, this is also good. To aid those in need.
Lord Orchefon would be proud. I knew you would understand. Together, we will surely find a way.
Why did we have to come all the way out here for this conversation? That was not... Now I remember why I forgot what this conversation was. It was not that big a deal. I appreciate the reaffirmation to you, the work, but had me worried for a minute. Thank you, Celestia. It is unfair of me to burden myself in this manner, time after time. But I am glad that you permit me nonetheless. You are my true friend and ally. Though not all of our fellow Scions will support our stance on Estinian, I have faith that we will win them over in due course. Such is the infectious power of hope. Yeah, I was really confused. I didn't know what it was going to be. It's like, yeah, I'm leaving. I can't do this anymore. I need a break. Instead, it was just like, we're gonna keep doing what we've always done. We still haven't seen Alice. It's interesting. I feel like she is bound to pop up sometime soon. Right. That's true. But, yeah, I don't know. It's weird to me she hasn't... I mean, I know they're close with Urianger and that she's definitely... She must be... Yeah, watching Fancy Sketchy Orange and Elidibus and the Warrior of Darkness. But you think she would have sent a message or something? Like, maybe this... He's being a little sketch? I don't know. Right, there's quite enough solemn introspection for one day. I think we both benefit from some time in the company of Tataru. She stays for us at Fort Tom Manor. Let us not keep her waiting any longer. Bye, room. Don't remember if we go back to the falling snows. Tataru! Hi. Well, Alphino certainly seems to be in better spirits. Do we have you to thank for this? Tataru! If ever we're down, we just need to talk to Tataru. The hero. Yeah, until she becomes the main antagonist. Then... who knows? Yet again we walk an all too familiar path. I am reminded of when we first came to this manor. Lost and uncertain, we were granted succor in our hour of need. We were saved. And now is our time to return the favor. Hear, hear! Let no one say that the Scions do not repay their debts. After all, what kind of people would we be if we forsook our friends? If we stopped looking for Ida and Papalymo, or if we gave up hope of bringing Minfilia back? I don't think Wedge has said anything to Tataru yet. It's sad. Though she knew it would cost her dearly, Minfilia reached out to us to deliver a message. She believed it was imperative that we understand the true nature of the star, of the rift between Zodiac and Hydaelyn, and of the Ascians' aspirations. I need to... Though she knew it would cost her dearly, Minfilia reached out to us to deliver a message. She believed it was imperative we understand the true nature of the star, the rift between Zodiac and Hydaelyn, the Ascians' aspirations. Okay. But for all that has revealed, cannot shake the suspicion that there is much we have yet to learn. Me too! Alpha knows smart. In any event, I think it time we step back from the fray and carefully consider our next course of action. It will not be easy to turn this tragedy to triumph, but we will find a way. We will. We will. You learned the emote battle stance. Has had a lot of repeated
all
phrases.
The ways for it to end.
What are they going to talk about?
Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage. Enough to fuel a 1,000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay, all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis and understand what it takes to win a war.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still, to the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
What?
You disapprove?
I don't follow.
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
Did I miss something? Oh no. And he's here. Is his friend here too? Oh no! Thicred's following him! Oh my gosh, everybody's spying on everyone! No sign of Alice, though. Still. The warrior of edginess.
Change. That great inexorable wave was upon us, and soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, the future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp. But it would be bought at a heavy price.
I'm so worried about Emmerich.
For in those twilight hours did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raise their voices for the final chorus of the Dragon Song War.
From the memoirs of Count Edmond de Fauton, Heavensward. The gears of change. Yeah, Edmont's been the narrator the whole time. It was a really cool touch, right? Yeah. It's from his... Because I think they showed the book already. He wrote a book called Heavensward, which is the expansion name. And yeah, these are his memoirs, so all the narration that's been happening has been kind of taken from the book that he wrote about it. Yeah, this is so cool. Yeah, I love that. That was such a nice touch. We're back with Papa Lima and Ito. Ida. Ito's not right. Man. This has been such a good patch. I'm actually so impressed by this. Like, I feel like there's such a big step up in, like, the narration, like these cutscenes, like the pacing of things has been kind of crazy. Like, a ton happened this patch. Caution, Ida. That is all I ask. Please do not be so eager to place your faith in them. Not until we know more. And who? And what? Why is everyone being mysterious? Dude, what were Kryl and Y'shtola talking? What is her aim? Her aim's the same as Matoya's, but what's Matoya's aim? She just sits in a cave. Who was that? What was that mask? Is that an Ascian mask? Alright, that was the end of 3.2, the actual end. Just double check. The man within. Yep. Alright, we finished 3.2. Hooray! That was interesting. So, Ida and Papalimo are doing something. Maybe trusting or not trusting someone. Yeah, I can talk about that real quick. But yeah. Sorry, I'm just still thinking about all the stuff we just saw. So the Warrior of Darkness is an Ishgard. But Thancred's tailing him, so Thancred will probably have some information on him next time. That'd be nice. And what is his deal? I'm so curious about that. And the Kryl and Y'shtola stuff, I'm like... I mean, I don't think we're supposed to know the answer yet, but I'm so curious about that. Like, what was it? What were they talking about? I mean, it's just a mysterious conversation, right? Like... Oh, it was pretty much... I don't know. It wasn't that long. I want to watch it again real quick. Alright, well, I pull it up. Yeah, so... Heavensward does follow... I apparently cannot talk and do this at the same time. But they're basically just saying...
A 1,000-year quest for vengeance. All-consuming rage. Inian. The ways for it to end. Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage.
Okay, so they're talking about Estinian.
Enough to fuel a 1,000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay, all Eorzeans, are made of stern stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis and understand what it takes to win a war.
I want one of those.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve.
Talking about Ishgardian's resolve. And Matoya.
That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still. To the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
Still.
To remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still, to the truth which hides at the heart of this world. I mean, is it just to discover the truth of Hydaelyn? Is that all they mean? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
To the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
And then yeah, she just goes like, oh, so that's what you're after.
You disapprove?
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master.
That's
and
the part that confuses me. I guess I just don't know what Matoya's ultimate aim is. It seems like she's just hanging out in the cave. She's obviously got a lot of knowledge and, you know, still very much like a researcher. I don't know. And then this guy. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't think we're supposed to know an exact answer, but yeah, that confused me. Okay, so yeah, there. Heavensward follows the same pace as the rest of the expansions, and so there are 5. So there's a 0.1 through 0.5. So 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, and a 0.5, and then a 0.55. And those are what matter for MSQ. There are more smaller patches. There's a like 0.35. But for MSQ, patches or quests only get added in those 6 times. So yeah, 0.1, 0.2, which we just finished. So there's a 0.3, and then a 0.4, a 0.5, and then a 0.55, which usually comes out kind of like right before the expansion, is usually like 1 or 2 quests. So most people just consider that kind of part of the 0.5 patch. But the other thing to note there is that the 0.3, like 0.1, 0.2, and 0.3 essentially are, in a lot of ways, continuations or wrapping up of the main expansion kind of themes, ideas, and plots. If there's any loose threads that are specific to that expansion, that's generally when they're dealt with. So Heavensward, in a lot of ways, ends after 3.3. The 0.4 and 0.5 tend to be more setting up kind of what comes after that expansion and preparing for the next expansion. And that's true for all of them. So like 2.4 and 2.5, we're setting up the banquet, and we were going about and helping for that. And then the banquet happened in 0.5. So we ended up in Ishgard, ready to start Heavensward. So in a lot of ways, this next patch is kind of the last patch of Heavensward. And then there will be 2 more patches after that, but those start to set up Stormblood and kind of those events. Yeah. So 3.3. So the 0.3 patch is usually when like the really big stuff tends to happen post expansion. So kind of the end. Luna. Gotta get off the keyboard. Thank you. There you go. I'm almost done. I'm gonna get up in a minute. Yeah, but yeah, the 0.3 it's kind of the end of the expansion, and the 0.3 patch tends to be when kind of the big events happen. So yeah, that is how that works. But yeah, and that's true for all expansions. So I can talk about it when we get there for Stormblood. But yeah, that'll be true for Stormblood, for Shadowbringers as well. But yeah, we're kind of going into the actual last chapter of Heavensward in a lot of ways. So that's kind of why pacing of things is picking up. There's a lot of stuff happening. Things are escalating. So yeah, we will see how that goes. But all right, well, thanks. I was not planning on or expecting to play MSQ, but I had a lot of fun. 1 more patch done. I'm ready to jump into 3.3, to be honest. I'm good to go. So next time it'll be a lot of fun. I think 3.3 comes pretty... It comes pretty fast, it hits pretty hard, but we'll see. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. Yeah, I love that things have picked up. We did not spend a whole stream running around getting wine for a fake party so someone could tell us how to fight Titan. That was nice. A lot of characters, had a lot of kind of progress, a lot of events happened, so it was fun. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab dinner. I'll probably just leave the stream off for a little bit since I have been going for 4 hours. But I'll probably be back around, I don't know, 9:40, 9:45. Get ready for raid and hop in. So if you're gonna watch any of our P7S, this should be the week. I really think we should get the clear this week.